Welcome to Digital Marketing ROI, the podcast that connects marketing to your business's revenue and covers everything you need to know to stay up to date in this crazy digital marketing world.
Welcome to Digital Marketing ROI. Today is Tip Tuesday, and I'm your host, Shannon Allen. Today I'll be sharing my own tip about digital marketing budgets in 2025. Here it is. How much of your marketing budget consists of digital solutions? In 2025, almost 75% of most businesses' budget contains digital marketing. So if you're not using digital in your marketing strategy, you may not be reaching your audience on the consumer journey. Let me break down what this shift towards digital really means for businesses. We are seeing a fundamental transformation in how companies allocate their marketing dollars, and the implications are massive. Just 5 years ago, the average business was spending about 50% of their marketing budget on digital channels, sometimes even less. Now we're approaching the 75% mark. This isn't just a gradual evolution. It's a decisive pivot towards where consumers are actually spending their time and making their purchasing decisions. The numbers tell a compelling story. According to recent research, digital ad spend is expected to surpass $700 billion worldwide in 2025. That's right, I said $700 billion. That's not just big companies either. Small and medium-sized businesses are redirecting their budgets from traditional channels like print, radio, and billboards into search marketing, social media, streaming video, and display, as well as other digital platforms. Why such a dramatic shift? Well, because that's where the consumer journey is happening now. Think about your own behavior when you're considering a purchase. Do you flip through the yellow pages? Do you wait for a direct mail piece? Do you sit at home hoping that the commercial comes up on your linear TV channel? Are you even watching linear TV anymore? Or do you search online, check reviews, visit websites, and maybe follow brands on social media? The reality is that about 94% of consumers now start their research online before making a purchase, really any purchase anymore. If your marketing budget doesn't reflect this reality, you're essentially invisible during the most critical phase of the consumer journey. I see this disconnect happening with businesses all the time. They'll tell me they're struggling to generate leads or drive sales, but when we look at their marketing mix, they're still heavily weighted towards traditional channels while underinvesting in digital. It's like they're fishing where the fish used to be, not where they're at now. This doesn't mean you should abandon traditional marketing entirely. For many businesses, channels like local radio, some TV, or even direct mail can still play important roles in comprehensive strategy. But the proportions need to reflect today's consumer behavior. The businesses seeing the strongest results in 2025 are taking an integrated approach, using digital channels for precision targeting, engagement, and measurement, while strategically incorporating traditional media where it makes sense for their specific audiences and objectives. So take a hard look at your current marketing budget allocation. If digital isn't representing at least 60% up to 75% of your overall marketing investment, you're likely missing critical opportunities to connect with prospects throughout their buying journey. Making this adjustment isn't just about following trends. It's about being present where your customers are actually making their decisions. That's it for Tip Tuesday. I'm Shannon Allen, your host. Thanks for listening, and tune into next week's episode of Digital Marketing ROI.
You've been listening to Digital Marketing ROI from Federated Digital Solutions. Do you have an idea for a future episode or a burning digital marketing question? Text ROI to 45364 to get a link where you can share your idea. Subscribe to get new episodes every other Thursday, plus Tip Tuesday insights every week.
Podcasts by Federated Media.